Hey everyone, this is Dan with Great Adventure Guide, and I am stoked because Jersey Devil is open and I'm about to ride it. I cannot wait. Let's make it a great one. So today I am rating and reviewing the Jersey Devil coaster, and there's a few different metrics that I have, the first of which is the theming. Now I haven't actually been on the roller coaster yet, but when it comes to Six Flags coasters, theming usually happens on the outside in the queue, not so much in the midst of the roller coaster, with a few exceptions. So I'm assuming that that's going to be the same when I actually get on this roller coaster. But the Jersey Devil, I do appreciate, like, you know, it's very Jersey, like folklore and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really into the dark spiritual things. I tend to stay away from that stuff in my life. And I will say, the one thing that really sets this roller coaster apart from every other is the actual car. The train of the Jersey Devil coaster is really unique. It looks like a devil, and it really looks like it's eating the roller coaster, which is super unique. I've never seen anything like that before, and that's just a really easy way to really take a ride up to the next level with theming. So when it comes to theming, on a scale from 1 to 5, I give Jersey Devil a solid 3.5. I really wish that there was some fire happening. I know that at Wonder Woman Golden Lasso roller coaster down at San Antonio, Texas, which is the same type of roller coaster, an RMC single rail Raptor coaster, they actually have fire in the queue. They have, like, you know, Greek sculptures, the fire coming out of it, and it's really neat. I know that Six Flags can do it. I see them doing it at Fright Fest, and I wish they had it here. Maybe it'll happen at nighttime or something like that, but that's one thing that I think would really ramp it up into the 4.5 level, but we'll give it a 3.5. A solid score. They actually have 4 trains running. I thought they were gonna have 3 trains running, but they have 4 trains running at all times. So while you can only get 12 people onto each coaster, they are filling up those coaster seats. 1, 2, third one in the stage right now, and then a 4th one behind it. So they have 4 cars going, and it is a constant flow of people. They're filling in every single seat. And with that kind of a situation, it almost feels like an Omni mover over at Disney World. I really feel like that's gonna keep the line moving quickly, although you're not getting a ton of people out. Honestly, it's gotta go way faster than El Toro, because if El Toro, even if they have 32, 36 people on a train, the rate that people are moving onto that train is so slow. This should be a continuous moving line. So even if it's a long line, you should always keep on moving through the line, and that's way better than just standing in the same spot for 5 minutes and 10 minutes and 15 minutes. Am I right?
And with that, it was time to ride the world's tallest, fastest, longest single rail roller coaster at 13 stories high, 58 miles per hour, nearly a vertical drop, 3 inversions. This thing is sure to be amazing.
Oh my goodness, that was, I went on it twice before it broke down, but I had an incredible time. I got to ride on it twice. I rode it once in like the middle of the roller coaster, and it was a good first experience. I will say that stall, where you're like completely upside down, what a crazy inversion experience. Like really, really, really cool. Did not whip you around nearly as much as the Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster down at Fiesta, Texas in San Antonio. But, oh my goodness. I went back on it and got the back row. It was crazy. I mean, it whipped you out of your seat from the very start of the roller coaster. It was nuts from the start till the brake run. After the brake run, it was a little meh. We'll see if things speed up any as the days go on, but oh my goodness, what an incredible ride in the back of the roller coaster. If you get the opportunity, which you can't choose your seats right now, but if you get the opportunity to ride in the back of the roller coaster, do it.
Enjoying this video? Make sure to hit that like button and let me know.
Sincere apologies to the person who I was a complete jerk to, because I was waiting in line to get to my locker to get my stuff out, and they jumped in front of me and got their stuff first, and I was like, well, I'm just going for my locker anyways because I've been waiting here. And yeah, I ended up being a total idiot and dropped my stuff, and it was a quick lesson on patience. My bad. Next category is intensity. Now, I had 2 very different experiences here. When I was in the middle of the roller coaster, in the middle of the train, it was not the most intense ride. I'd kind of put it even with Nitro, where you got some, some good airtime, butterflies. There was some, all of the inversions were really neat, especially that 180-degree stall. What a cool inversion. I'll talk about that later. But the back of the train was unreal. I was out of the seat before I even made it over the first hill. It was crazy. It was so much more intense. So it's kind of cool because you get different experiences, but of course, if you could choose where your seat is, then you could know, all right, I'm a lightweight here. I need to go for the middle towards the front of the train, or I'm looking for the thrill. I'm looking for the most intense ride. I'm going to sit in the back. But you can't choose your seat. They just kind of assign you the seat, whatever. So, overall, it's a pretty intense ride, super intense in the back. Because it's not consistent, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. And that might be a little bit too generous. When you're going towards the back, I mean, you're getting closer to that 5 range. When you're in the front, you're closer to the 3 range. But it's a fun ride. It's good. It's not, if you're in the front, it's not so intense that a younger rider couldn't ride it, but it's going to pack a punch.
I mean, even that turn packs a punch, which is crazy.
The next category is uniqueness, and there is no doubt that the Jersey Devil Coaster is unique. I mean, Six Flags Great Adventure is all about unique rides. That's what they aim for. But RMCs, though they're becoming more popular, they're not at every park, and single rail roller coasters are almost nowhere. I mean, what are there, another 3? Another one opened this year, then one in Texas, one in California, something like that. So single rail roller coasters are also very unique. But the thing that I found was the most unique, I know other roller coasters in the world do this, but I've never experienced before, and that was the 180-degree stall. Essentially, you're like going upside down, and you're just hanging out upside down for a while, and it has this great weightless feeling as if you're just floating through space. It was absolutely amazing, both in the middle of the roller coaster and the back of the roller coaster. It didn't matter where I was sitting. It was just a great experience to have that inversion. So single rail, the cool 180-degree stall amongst other inversions, uniqueness, full 5 out of 5. All right, last category is overall experience. And the experience starts right from the start. Now the line might not be well themed, but it is quick moving. Even if it's a long line, you're continuously moving to keep on pumping people through as long as things don't keep on breaking down, which right now we're in preview days, so it makes sense that things are, going through technical difficulties and all that kind of stuff because they haven't even opened it up to the public yet. So we're going to be gracious there in our review. But in theory, this line just kept on moving. They were pumping out a good amount of people through the ride. So that's definitely helpful. And even though my experiences were very different from the middle of the train to the back of the train, in both cases, they were great experiences. It's just a fun ride. This is a ride that I'm sure I'm gonna be stopping by often. Sometimes I come to Six Flags just for the night, ride a couple coasters, eat something, and go back home. And this is definitely one that's gonna be on the top of my list to get on and experience again, because it's just a fun, smooth, great ride. And hopefully it just keeps on getting faster and better as time goes on. When it comes to overall experience, I'm giving Jersey Devil a solid 5 out of 5. Would I go out of my way to come to Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey just to ride the Jersey Devil? Maybe. I would first go down to Fiesta, Texas and San Antonio, Texas and go on Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster. That would be my first choice to go out of my way to get to a roller coaster, because I actually went out of my way to go there. But this is a solid coaster. If you're coming from like farther out of state, this is just another reason to come to Great Adventure, because this is one of many magnificent roller coasters that are pretty unique in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, Jersey Devil Coaster, I think I'm in love. I'm not in love with the name or the theming, though the theming is cool, it's just not my style, but it's a good roller coaster.
That means that the scores are in. Theming came in at the lowest at 3.5, and Next Intensity settled at 4. And of course, Uniqueness was a full 5 out of 5, and then the overall experience actually got a 5-star rating, which added together makes a final score of 4.5, rounding up, of course. Not too bad, Jersey Devil.
So there you have it. Jersey Devil Coaster at Jackson, New Jersey has officially opened as of Sunday, June 13th. Got to get that 13 thing, 13 stories high, all that good stuff. So make sure that you come check this roller coaster out. If you were planning to get here this summer, here's another reason to get here. Do not miss out on the Jersey Devil Coaster. It's gonna be worth the wait. It's gonna be a great time. I hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. Of course, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and remember, life's an adventure. Let's make it a great one. See you soon.